Hello everybody, welcome back to Teacher Clint's Q&A session. In this video, I will continue to answer your questions. One very highly debatable question is that, is grammar important when it comes to learning English? What do you think, guys? When we learn English, should we know all the grammar rules, or we can ignore it, follow my heart, talk about whatever I want to say? In my opinion, it depends on the stage you are at on the journey of your English learning. What do I mean by that? Some people are beginners, and others are already able to express freely. Of course, there are also a lot of people who can speak English professionally. Let's say you are a beginner and you just get started. You want to motivate yourself. You want to use the word you just learned. You are curious about the language and you want to make progress. In this case, you really don't have to worry about grammar. Just try to get your ideas across and focus on the key words. For example, even you say English important because I want go other country travel. You see, the grammar is actually totally a mess. But it doesn't matter. Your listeners get your point. They know exactly what you are trying to say. You want to say English is important to you because you want to travel to other countries. Even by communicating with the keywords, you still let people understand. So in this case, grammar doesn't really matter, and you are very confident because you can speak out. Then the motivation is key. You will learn more and continue to practice, right? And however, if you are already an excellent English speaker, but you only use the simple sentences, you can speak fluently, no problem. But whenever you speak English, you just repeat the same structure, like a subject, verb, object, which is the structure of the simple sentence. Again, I will give you one example. Let's say you want to give a speech in public to an audience of, let's say, 100 people. If you start your speech by saying, "Hello everybody, my name is Clint. I come from the north of China. The north is very cold. So I moved to the south. Here it's very warm. And Kunming is famous for the nice weather, pleasant climate. So I stay here. And I work at home. I can enjoy the freedom. I can save a lot of time." All right, guys. I guess you have noticed that I keep using the simple sentences. Well, you may say, well, it sounds great. Yeah, no problem, because there are no grammatical mistakes. And you get my point. But what if you sound more grammatical because you want to speak more logically and professionally? You just want to add a little bit seriousness. So now let me demonstrate. I'm going to give you a second version of the speech. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Teacher Clint. I come from the north of China, which is very cold in winter. That's why I have moved to the south. And right now, I'm in Kunming, the capital city of Yunnan province. The reason why I live here is that this city is famous for the pleasant climate and the beautiful natural sceneries. And since I work at home, I can not only enjoy the freedom of working on my own schedule, but also save a lot of time and energy. So, I'm the type of a person who enjoys learning, teaching English. Therefore, I feel very happy every day. All right, guys, I guess I'm trying to be more grammatical. And my sentences are condensed and complex. I use a lot of clauses. Why do I do this? Because I can express more ideas and share with you more information. At the same time, I do sound more professional and logical, so that I'm well prepared. Have you noticed the difference, guys? In this case, grammar can be very helpful because you are not just having a casual chat. You want to prove that you are an expert. Does that make sense? Furthermore, if you want to become an English teacher, then knowing grammar is a must. Not only should you know grammar, but you also need to master it. Imagine a student comes to you with a question, with a difficult test question, and the student does not understand the meaning of the sentence or the structure. You have to explain the structure as well as the grammatical components of the sentence to the students. And you have to make it simple so that the students can understand. In this case, grammar will be very important because you have to explain and teach a lot. All right, guys, so this is my answer to this question. What do you think? Is grammar important? And how do you improve your grammar? I will see you in the next video. If you have any questions, comment below. Bye-bye.